Hello, so I'm back in my Robin composition. There's no layers and there's nothing on my timeline. This is my project file, I've got Batman and Robin. So let's just create another shape. So this time I'm going to hold down my mouse on here. I'm going to go for the star tool. I'm going to draw a star. I'm going to change how many points it has by going up and down. With my arrow keys, I'm going to go for a 5 pointed star. I'm going to hold down shift so it's level. And then I'm going to press Y to get my anchor point tool up once again, actually selecting my layer, not the shape within my layer. And then I'm going to drag that up to the center there. And now, actually, I'm going to drag it to the side here. So now I'm going to go to the align tool. I'm just going to have my star to be aligned in the center of the composition. So drag and there. So now it's bang on in the center. And actually, I'm just going to move it up a little bit. So I'm going to go onto my pan behind tool, my anchor point tool, back to my selection tool, which is V on the keyboard, or I can just click there. I'm just going to move that up to there because we're going to rotate around this point here. Rename a layer, hit enter. While I've got it selected, let's rename it star, and then let's toggle this down. So as always, the keyboard shortcuts for rotation, scale, position. So first off, we've got position is P, rotation is R, scale is S, and opacity is T for transparency. So now we're going to do a rotation. Okay, so what we learned from the last video is that if we click on here, we create a keyframe. Keyframe, what does key stand for? So if I said this lesson is key, so it's an important frame. So keyframe is an important frame. So we're going to go down our timeline. Let's go down to 2 seconds. And first off, I'm just going to type into this one here. So if I do this, and if I click on 1, and then hit enter, look, it's created a keyframe for me, but it looks like nothing's actually changed. So I've got 1 here and nothing's changed. Alright, so if I scrub back to the start, and then if I hit spacebar, which is the play, it does 1 full rotation. So that's where that 1 comes in. So if I go back up to there, and as you can see, if I scrub through the timeline, you can see this change over time. So look, and then goes all the way up to 1. Okay, and that's how we do that. So I'm just going to put my timeline at the end there, just a little bit past, and I'm going to hit N on my keyboard, and that just cuts it to the end. So the way that I remember it is end, N, N, end, okay? And then if I hit spacebar, it will cycle all the way through, and again, cycle all the way through. So that's it for rotation.